New Lands, by Charles Hoyfort, Part 2, Chapter 20d. Upon December 14th, 16th, 25th, 27th, 1866, Linné was seen as a white spot. But there was something that had the seeming more of a design, or of a pattern, and elaboration upon the mere turning to white of something that had been black. A fine, black spot upon Linné, by Schmidt and Buckingham, in December, 1866. The Student, Volume 1, page 261. The most important consideration of all is reviewed by Schmidt in the Report of the British Association, 1867, page 22, that sunlight and changes of sunlight had nothing to do with the changing appearances of Linné. January 14th, 1867, the white covering, or, at least, seeming of covering, of Linné, had seemingly disappeared. Knott's impression of Linné as a dark spot, but definition, was poor. January 16th, Knott's very strong impression, which, however, he says may have been an illusion of a small central dark spot upon Linné. Dawes' observation of March 15th, 1867, an excessively minute black dot in the middle of Linné. A geometric figure that was white bordered and centered with black, formed and dissolved and formed again. I have an impression of spectacles that were common in the United States during the war. Hosts of persons arranging themselves in living patterns. Flags, crosses, and in one instance, in which thousands were engaged in the representation of an enormous Liberty Bell. Astronomers have thought of trying to communicate with Mars or the Moon by means of great geometric constructions placed conspicuously, but there is nothing so attractive to attention as change, and a formation that could appear and disappear would enchant the geometric with the dynamic. That the units of the changing compositions that covered Linné were the Lunarians themselves, that Linné was terraced, hosts of the inhabitants of the Moon standing upon ridges of their chariots of the serene sea, some of them dressed in white and standing in a border, and some of them dressed in black, centering upon the apex, or the dark material of the apex left clear for the contrast, all of them unified in a hope of conveying an impression of the geometric, as the product of design, and distinguishable from the topographic, to the shining God that makes the stars of their heaven marginal.